Sega's 1988 arcade classic, Gain Ground, ran on the System 24 arcade board, which was pretty powerful for the time. In Gain Ground, you control one of a set of characters at a time, each with different weapons. To beat a level, players must reach the exit point with at least one character, or destroy all enemies in the level before the time runs out. There are 40 levels in the arcade version of the game. Normal mode starts with 3 players. There are captive characters littered across all levels, which can be rescued by walking over, then escorting the character to the exit point. If a player-controlled character is killed, that character turns into a captive, except they will disappear if the next active player controller dies, exit the level without them, or the player has no characters left in their party. In hard mode, you start the game with all 20 characters, but all the captive characters are removed from the levels. There are 20 playable characters in Gain Ground, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Each character has a minor weak weapon which can be fired in any direction, and a special weapon which has different capabilities from the normal attack and which vary between characters. The very first port of Gain Ground was developed by Sims and ported to the Master System in 1990. It wasn't just a straight port, mind you. The Master System had 10 extra stages over the arcade original, plus many of the stages are arranged. The game is also much easier, with many of the stages being a total cakewalk. You can pretty much just walk straight to the exit. The graphics are okay, as is the sound, but the controls can sometimes feel a little stiff, and I did find myself getting stuck on parts of the scenery at times. Still, even with these problems, Gain Ground on the Master System isn't all that bad, especially when you control the gunman who spins while shooting to his sides. Awesome stuff. Sims were also responsible for the excellent Mega Drive port, which came out in 1990. Again, just like the Master System game, this also has 10 extra stages over the arcade original, although they are different from the 10 extra stages found in the Master System port. Many would say that the Mega Drive game is superior to the arcade original. It sure has the better audio in my opinion, but the graphics can't match the higher resolution of the arcade game. Overall, this is a fantastic port that's slightly easier than the arcade original. Volume 9 of the Japanese Sega Ages collection for the PlayStation 2 saw the release of Gain Ground, and it's crap. How on earth could they mess up Gain Ground? Besides the 3D graphics looking dull and the 2 extra viewpoints being next to useless, they've gone and totally up the gameplay. Enemies are now too fast, they bombard you with projectiles, and even rush towards you, giving you no chance at all to escape. True, you do have a limited continues, but where's the fun in that? Games should be challenging because of good level design, not because of crap level design. Released by NEC Avenue in Japan, this PC Engine Super CD port is actually pretty good. At first I wasn't sold on the zoomed in viewpoint, but then it grew on me. In fact, I kind of like it. It allows for much more detail in the character sprites and also better animation. The new arranged soundtrack is also pretty good for the most part. In fact, the only downside to this port is the lack of continues. You seem to get one, but that's NEC Avenue for you. They love to make their games really tough. Sadly, this port is one player only, unlike all the other versions which are 2-player simultaneous. take a look at all those versions of Gain Ground running side by side.